hold the button down that says talk. Say something so that I can check your microphones. So, Alana, I'm going to have you try to go first. All right, well, Alana, that's fine. The class works a lot better if you have a microphone. Not a big deal for the orientation today, though. So, Xana, do you want to go ahead and try at the bottom of your screen? Right now it says busy and it's red, but at the bottom of your screen, hit the button that's green and it says talk and try to say something into your microphone. Okay. Xana, if you tried to talk, I wasn't able to hear you. I don't think you pressed the button. I didn't see it go off on my end. So what we're going to do is it is now noon Eastern Time. I'm going to go ahead and start the orientation. Congratulations for getting to the first step of this class, which is finding Jigsaw Meetings, creating a Jigsaw Meetings account, and logging into a meeting. That is what you have done today. Every class time, so every Monday, you are going to do this in order to get into class. It's going to have a new class each week that's going to say Kitchen Chemistry, Week 1, January 5th. You're just going to click on that meeting, join us for class at noon Eastern Time on every Monday until 1 Eastern Time. Now, I did go ahead and I sent you guys all a syllabus. If you have any questions about the syllabus, we can go over those at the end of the orientation. But right now, I'd like to take you on a little tour around Jigsaw Meetings. So let's take a look. At the top left hand of your screen, you should be able to see a picture of me. This is a live camera right now. I can turn it to be a recorded image, which I will do for some activities, but right now, and most times, it is a live image of what is going on in the room where I am sitting. If you choose to share your video screen with the class, you will show up at this very same screen. It is something that I give everyone the opportunity to do. However, I will not make any of you go on screen if you do not wish to go on the camera. The screen, the rectangle to the right of that, is a PowerPoint screen. Right now, it says Kitchen Chemistry. What I would like you to do is try to make this screen larger and try to make my rectangular picture go away. I'm going to show you how to do that. At the top of the rectangle that has the green Kitchen Chemistry slide, there is a purple toolbar. On the right-hand side of that purple toolbar, there's an arrow that is pointing up and to the right. If you click on that arrow, you now have a large PowerPoint slide that says Kitchen Chemistry, and my image, along with 2 of the other rectangles, has gone away. Go ahead and write yes in the text chat, Alana and Xana, if you see the large PowerPoint screen now. Awesome, Alana. Thank you very much. Xana, do you see the large PowerPoint screen? Oh, maybe she popped out. Okay, so this is where we are going to do some of our work as PowerPoints. Stay right here. When it's large, it's much easier to see. And we're going to go through a little bit of information about the class. So class time is Mondays at noon Eastern Time for 9 weeks, starting January 5th. I will be logged in about 10 minutes before class starts, so at about 11:50 Eastern Time. If you have a question or you want to just double check your microphone, you can certainly log in and we can do that before class time. Our class will meet at Jigsaw Meeting. I put the website right here. That is where we are right now. My one piece of advice to you is to make sure that you double check the time zone that you have set for Jigsaw Meeting. If your time zone is incorrect, you will not be able to log in to the class on time. Some information about the class. All of our class information is going to be housed on the Bridgeway Moodle site. And that information, that site, we are going to go to momentarily. Let me just pull it up. Now when I share my desktop, I am going to need to turn off my video. And let me pull it up here. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to share. Okay, on your screen now, you should be able to see the Bridgeway Moodle site. The course that I have up here right now is one of the courses I taught last year, or last semester, which was marine biology. Your class isn't completely set up yet, but it is going to look very similar to this. It is going to say kitchen chemistry. It will have a little blurb about kitchen chemistry, tell you when class meets. It will have information on how to contact me on the right. I will have our syllabus up here. I will have a recording of this orientation up here. I will have our attendance up here. And each week, I am going to put anything that I show you in class up on the website. So, for kitchen chemistry, it will have a little blurb about what we will be doing that week, and anything we did in class up here, as well as the recording for class, so that if by chance you had to miss class, you can come back and watch the recording. It is also going to have your homework assignment up here. When you do your homework assignments, you are going to simply click on the link. So let's look at week 3. It says homework week 3. I would click where it says homework. For this particular homework, it was a set of matching questions. I would click Preview Quiz Now. My questions would pop up, and I would answer them. All of this can be done right in the Bridgeway Moodle site. It is a wonderful resource. You will have some sort of homework assignment each week. Your homework assignment is to be submitted by 9 a.m. on Monday mornings. That way I have a chance to look at them before we come to class. We then are going to submit them to the Moodle site, and I will give you feedback on that site. None of the homework assignments for this course will be graded with a letter grade, since this is an enrichment course. However, I will be giving each and every one of you feedback on each and every assignment. And grading, like I mentioned, this is an enrichment class, so you will not be getting letter grades A, B, C. Now also, some of the things that we will look at during this class are pictures. So if you make that PowerPoint screen smaller again so you can see my video, all you have to do is click that same upwards facing arrow, except now it's downwards facing. Click the arrow, and you should now see me again. Underneath that PowerPoint screen, there was something called a whiteboard. This whiteboard is where we can write. I have just unlocked your whiteboard. Now you should be able to type me a message. On that whiteboard. The way that you do this is if you look at your whiteboard, on the right-hand side of that rectangle, there is a letter A. If you hover your mouse over it, it says text block. Click on that, and then click somewhere on the screen and write, hello, my name is ... Let's see if you guys can write successfully on our whiteboard. I see one of you trying to write. Sometimes it is a little hard to get rid of that word text. That is fine if you start writing after the word text. All right, great job, Xana. Perfect. We're going to use this whiteboard to communicate with each other and to brainstorm with each other as a class. Awesome, Alana. Perfect. I'm so glad both of you were able to figure that out. Now, the other cool thing that I can do on this whiteboard is I can insert pictures. And that is definitely something that I will be doing during this class. We'll see some pictures up here. We also will watch some video clips up here on this whiteboard. On the bottom left-hand rectangle, you probably see a map of the United States. If you hit zoom out, you'll be able to see more of the United States, and you can see that I am located in Connecticut. I am the purple H on your screen. The two of you are the A's for host for me, attendees for each of you. Some other cool features in Jigsaw Meeting is you can raise your hands. Can both of you try to raise your hand for me on the bottom of your screen? All right, Alana has raised her hand. Xana, can you raise your hand on the bottom of your screen? You should see a hand. Awesome. You both are able to raise your hands. Good job. Now I am going to send you a poll. On your screen, a poll should have just popped up. It asks you a question, and then you reply with yes or no, or I can change those choices. Just click the yes or the no button. Your response will come directly to me. I use this a lot during class to make sure that everyone is understanding the topic that we are talking about. Now, if for some reason you do not know the answer to the question, you can leave it blank, and I will see that you are leaving it blank. The other awesome feature of Jigsaw meetings is we can write to each other. So let's say, for example, Alana doesn't have a microphone today, but she's really confused about how to do something. She can write to me in the chat, and she can write her question here. Now let's say she doesn't want Xana to know she's writing to me. So what you can do is up at the top, you can write just to me. I'm sending a message to each of you right now. Go ahead and reply to me with a quick hi so I know that you see how you can write just to me. All right, awesome. Thank you, Alana. Xana, do you see where you can write back to me? You should have a little envelope on your screen that looks open now. It looks like the flap is up. Do you see that, Xana? If you click on that flap, you should be able to write directly to me. Now, does anyone have any questions about Jigsaw meetings? Okay. Like I said, our first class is January 5th, a Monday at noon. With your syllabus, you got a materials list. The materials list is items that will allow you to do all of the activities that I am doing along with me. They are not required. I am going to do everything live here on the screen. Your class will be much more interesting if you do it live with me as well. So I recommend you get the materials, but if, for instance, you don't have one of the materials, it is not a big deal. Like always, any questions, I want you to feel free to contact me. I just put my email up in the text chat and my phone number. Unfortunately, the Bridgeway offices are closed for Christmas from the afternoon of the 24th until January 2nd. So you will not be able to reach me during that time frame. But other than that, you certainly can email me or give me a call whenever you would like. If you have any other questions, I'm going to stay on for another couple minutes. But that is all that I have for orientation today. I hope that you guys have a fantastic break, and I can't wait to start class with you in a few short weeks. Have a good afternoon.